press that. Right, I know some of you had your boosters done, some haven't. This is in Cornwall, certainly. I know of 2 people who have went to a walk-in, because that's what was advertised. They travelled a long way and got there, and when they got there, they were told there's not enough staff, you've got to come back another time. So beware of that situation. And I know BB and I know of a couple of others who booked up online, are in date, because you've got your old passport thing, went to a pharmacy, and the pharmacy refused to do it because on their system, you're not in date for another 5 days. And they will not accept the date on your phone, on your certificate or anything, or that your medical person or whatever. They wouldn't do it and said, we're not doing it. You've got another 5 days. You've got to go away and rebook again. And right now, we're trying to book this morning, you can, the ones I found for Cornwall, for this postcode anyway, was Friday after that, 8th of December. So be aware if you're planning on going anywhere, keep that in mind. Also keep in mind, get in as soon as you can, because when they start going to the 40 to 49-year-olds, the queue's going to go massive again, all right? So be careful that on your booster, guys, okay? And I wonder why only 20% of people have had the booster in Cornwall, but there you go. It's a bit of a mess, isn't it? So just be aware, double check and everything. If you're going to a walk-in centre, try and phone up first. I know it sounds crazy because they'll never answer the phone, but just to get in there and just be aware that if you're doing you're booking it yourself and you walk in, it's 182 days you've got to be done. And they've had me and BB down for 176. We were actually 186 days because we went back and said 186 days, here's the date. Sorry, can't do it on my system. It's a no. Bit of a mess. Final point on that, it also brings back to when Wayne first said, we know where Wayne is in the NHS. If they'd have done this thing and had it's on my chest now, the 3-week gap between the two, as scientists said, we'd all be done by now, wouldn't we? Right, muting you all down. That's off my chest bit done. Okay, done, good stuff. So Wayne, Viv, Tracy, Nicola, Jeanette, Cynthia, Christine, Beebs, Annabelle, Ali, and myself. Good, let's get going. Press that, she's going, fantastic. All right, guys. There we go. So, it's Tuesday. Right, now in a couple of weeks' time, we're not here because we're going to go away for a break for a week, Wednesday, but you can't get rid of me because I've got internet connection and I'll be talking to you doing classes from Jersey, all right? So you can't get rid of me. Okay, and that's Jersey, Channel Islands, not New York, all right? In steps, alongside the beam, guys, and roll the feet forwards to the rear. Let's start getting in that zone, chilling down where we can. Lateral thoracic breathing. I'm thinking body weight distribution equally throughout the feet. I think I've started everything. And we're relaxing down. We're now into our me time. We know it's been largest. We know it's slow, but we know it can be a little bit more intense at the same time, intense as we make it. We're going to open with a really big movements, if you like, what we haven't done for a while. Let's roll those knees forward now. Roll forwards onto the toes, back to the heel. As you come back, just curl the toes upwards. Just give the toes a curl up. That relaxes down, aids that return of circulation that we talk about, that I nag you about. Make sure the insteps are alongside your beam. You guys on the tape, make sure your feet don't come out like Cockney Barrow boys that are nice and straight, narrow gauge railway lines. I'm dipping it down a little bit more. If it's not similar, oh, Tom, we're doing too many of these. Don't dip down so far. Now I'm going to start standing back up again. Here we go. Getting nice and tall. Hips forward, butt out to the rear, hands to the hips, and that gets the hips acting like a hinge. Good. And I'm slowly now bending it forwards, sticking the butt out to the rear, taking the chest down to a parallel with the beam. We're going to slow down because it's a bigger arc. Don't try and maintain the same speed. In a beam fit, we might do that. In a beam Pilates, we're not. We'll slow down. That's good. That's what we want. And now we're going to start sticking the hips to the front. And I feel a stretch in the abdominal area. That's my workout yesterday, so that's good. Now up on the toes. Look on the toes, toes and hips. Toes and hips. And you get the chest automatically going at 45 degrees. That imaginary string flying at the chest. There. Good. Relax that back down now. Now change from rolling the feet to a straightforward heel raise. Just a straightforward heel raise. There, get as high as you can. And feel that difference. There. Not rolling it forward. Body weight distribution not being equally distributed throughout the foot because you're going straight from heel or sole to foot. There, up and down. Now roll it. And as we roll, more of the core's engaged, and that's what gives you that extra balance. The B for the balance on the beam. engagement of the core, line the spine, the move, back of the hands facing me, shoulder height to the front, and just gently, guys. Just all I want to do is feel the draft of that coolish air going over the arms to there. Good. Push to the rear now and increase it. Imaginary bricks in the palm of those hands, pushing up towards the ceiling. There. Bending forwards, raising the hands up. Good. Remember, when we come down to a 2 for the price of 1, you'll not get that bending forwards because the core works differently. Now we're going to start taking the hands up slowly to a W position, just nice and gently, just easing it up and increase gently till you feel a stretch in the pecs. Now open the fingers up. Imagine you've got those big imaginary bricks in the hands, or cans of beer, or Christmas is coming up, whatever your tipple is, which are the palms of the hands, and we open the fingers up. Imaginary A4 paper now is between the scapulas, and we want to see some sparks going, some clicking bones in the back. Now up on the toes, but roll them forward. Now we went through the difference. Roll the feet forwards, get the hands going to the rear, and you'll feel everything increase. And hands now going nice and straight. Up we go to there. Good. I've relaxed the feet down again. Just adjust my left foot. So the inside of my left foot to the big toe, that come away from the side of the beam. Put that back again. There. Got to focus all the way through the body. And now I'm reaching up to the ceiling and I'm rolling the feet forwards. I'm coming way up on those toes. And that feels good. That gives me my first tingly feeling down the spine. Good. Nice and high. Back to shoulder height. We're there. Fantastic. 2 for the price of 1. Just dip it forwards to there. And as we get that one engaged, good. Split second pause to the front. There. It's even difficult for me to see it as we get down. Even watching myself, it looks like one continuous movement, but we know that split second helps you keep that balance, and we can execute that in most of the moves on the beam. 3, 2, 1, gently, and just gentle shake of the hands and feet, guys. It is Beamlates. Just gently out, rotate it around, wiggle the fingers a little bit, massage the back of the wrists, bring the feet back alongside the beam. Let's get a breath in, hands up and out, turn the palms up, breathe in. Exhale down to the heart, elbows nice and low, thumbs on the sternum, pause and hold. Good. And squish out. Turn the hands up, breathe in. Exhale down to the heart, elbows high, 3-second isometric pushing, go. Good. Reverse it round, 3-second isometric pull apart, go. Good. Arc those hands down, fantastic. Hold the thumb, rotate the shoulders round. So I'm not going to record this week's daily challenge. We're going to do it in a second. Rotate the shoulders to the rear. Then I'll put it out in the text later on for those who weren't here. Taking the pointy fingers out, guys. Concrete trousers on. We're going to follow those fingers 3 times either side till we feel tightness in the spine or anywhere. Can be your earlobes or eyelids, doesn't matter. Gently round. Never thinking, oh, I can go further than that. You get to where you feel a tightness and you bring it back. It is mobilizing the spinal column. Round we go. Second one that way. If you're one behind me, doesn't matter. If you're a little bit ahead of me, that doesn't matter either. But I wouldn't want to get to doing a second one and turn around and you're all stood looking at me, your hands down by your side saying, what's next? Third that way. Good. Focus on that fingernail all the way. That's another thing we can stop doing as well. Is start thinking about something else. Just turning the head and not actually focusing on that fingernail coming round. It's back again, hands to the side, left or right, any side you want to for the stretch in the waist, and don't go any further. This is why I like doing my 30% abs. Make sure if I'm doing a side bend and I've got my 30% abs engaged, I'm going to be happy all the way through, bring it back up and lean over, especially when we're not on the beam, because we normally get on the beam, it engages straight away. Guys on the tape, you've got to think about the 30% all the way through just to make sure. Bring ourselves nicely back upright again. Okay, this week's challenge, guys, we're taking it down through the body. We're working it from the toes upwards. And it's the toe stand. It's 10 seconds. That's all it is. So stand with your feet, nice and comfortable. There can be del boys if you want to. Left and right, the feet come out very gently. You can touch something you need to do for balance, but gently, 10 seconds only. Go up on the toes and hold. Not going to be 30, why not 20 or 30? Because it's a daily challenge, 10 seconds when you get this done, guys. And it's the calves that are working super hard, the muscles, as it comes up the legs, 2, 1, drop those heels back down again. Nice, slow breathing, and that's all it is. So what we aim to do is when you get that, the bounce going on, where you start getting all your nerves reacting with the muscles, that to stop and slow down. Okay, back up on the toes again. I'm aiming to get a bit higher, feel the engagement of those calves. I'm definitely higher this time. There, I can feel the abs wanting to engage to help me keep you in this position. I can feel tightness in the chest up here where the pecs are engaging, lower back down again, heels back on the floor. You might, nothing wrong if you want to, just shaking out those feet, relaxing down those calves a little bit. Last one, 10 seconds, we ready? Up we come on the toes. And I'm trying to high each time. Imagine a piece of string at the top of my head, pull me towards the ceiling. And that brings the body up at the same time. Those difference there? On the third one, you've got it working right from the toes, right through the body. The shoulders are coming up and relax it back down again. Good stuff. Shaking it out. That's your daily challenge done. Well done. Let's get to the beam. Right foot the front, left foot behind. We're going to get our eye in first. Let's get that focus in. Watch the timing. 3 steps, little robot arms. 1, 2, 3, and back for 3, and 2, and 1. Only one more of those. 1, 2, and 3, and back for 3, and 2, and pause and hold. The beams feel about 5 foot wide today. Hands up and out, turn the palms up, breathe in. Exhale down to the heart, squish the hands out and rotate round. Turn up, breathe in. Exhale down to the heart, squish the hands out, bring it back round to me. We're going to arc those hands down, guys, hold the thumb, rotate the shoulders forwards, then to the rear. We're getting in the zone, swap the feet over, switch back, heel to the back of the beam, bring it forward, 6 centimeters, 2 inches, balancing the body off. Here we go, 3 steps, 1, 2, 3, and back for 3, and 2, and a 1. Good, one more time. Heel toe, good, and back, toe heel, toe heel, toe heel, hands up and out, turn up, breathe in. The past few weeks, we've done quite a few of those at the beginning, cut it right down today, just the 2 each side, squish the hands, feel fantastic, look fantastic, squish, roll and turn them up, breathe in, exhale to the heart, squish them back out, back round to me, arc them down, hold the thumbs, rotate the shoulders round, and back again, feeling good, looking good. And we're going to step forward 1, guys, with the right foot on the beam. We're going to drop the left foot onto the floor, just the side of the beam. So the tape, your feet need to be about no more than 3 inches apart, guys. You guys on the beam, foot on the beam, nice and straight. On the floor, instep touching the bevel of the beam. And we're going to have the toe level with the heel. Do not let the heels lift up on this one. It's a lot slower. Robot arms first, so we gently just dip and back, and dip and back. Now, those you guys on the beam, you've got to work on it a lot more than on the tape, because your foot on the beam is higher than the other one. Your pelvic floor is offset slightly, so you're getting more of an everyday workout, because there's hardly ever any level floors. When we get up and out and about, we go up and down steps all day long. If you're in Cornwall, there's nothing flat anywhere anyway. And up we come. But anyway, everyday life, guys, nothing is perfectly flat. Good, keep that going. There, going to work this one. Take the hands up and out and just push the foam to the floor. There we go. Now we've got to really focus. Remember the breathing. We talk about lateral thoracic breathing and good breathing when we very first start off, not just when we start getting out of breath. It is going to be swan wings next one. Here we go. And it's arc down and back. Now, already thinking, oh, we're doing this one. There's 3 different foot positions. Yes, there is, but we're going to change sides, guys. Down we go and back. It's Beamlates. We want to keep the mental focus all the way through. And if we go off on the very first one, working like it's a beam fit class, or we're running around the walls, leaving bookmarks in the ceiling, it's not going to happen, not going to work. How deep are we getting now? My fingertips are just touching that beam, just there, kissing it gently. Don't let the heels raise up. 1 left, down we go. Then pause and hold there. Turn those hands up, breathe in. Exhale down to the heart. Squish those hands out and rotate round for 2. Turn the hands up again, breathe in. Feel the difference with one foot, the way that we're standing. Exhale down, squish the hands out and bring it back round. Walk away from the beam, guys, and give everything a nice shake out. Sip the water, a nice gentle breath in of your own if you want to. Slow time, yoga style, Pilates style class, Beamlates as we call it. And you can feel the effects of that already through the calves working well up the legs. All right. Remember the isometrics one we did, we really fired up those muscles before we got going. So changing it over. Here we go. Got the other foot center on the beam. I've already thought through the exercise this side, talking to you, but the brain's over there somewhere, thinking of something else, thinking of the movement. Setting up that foot, everything is deliberate, it's placed correctly. I wiggle the feet around left and right. I want to make sure they're comfortable. I don't start the exercise and then, oh, it doesn't feel like I've got my grounded slippers on. Nice and comfortable, the toes up, place them back down. Ready? Here we go. Just dip and back and dip and back. So talk about an LBT exercise, guys. Down we go and back, legs, bums and toes. Down we go. Body sculpting, muscle toning, calorie burning, all things that people talk about. Right, down we go. And you know what? People who don't do exercise talk more about that than people actually do exercise, believe it or not. Not letting those heels come up. Not letting those heels come up. But when we did this, if you remember, we dipped down, the heels were flying up all over the place because we did not have the elasticity in our body as we do now. As you dip down as well, you've got a nice stability. Feel the heart rate come up, left ventricle working hard. Then the heart rate comes up and we dip down and back up. There we go. On the move, take the hands up and out. Imagine we foam now, and I'm now pushing down. To make this easier, I actually look at that screen and I can see the foam pillars under my hands, they're purple. And if I focus on the hands, I'm imagining pushing those down, psychologically, it takes the stress and the work off the feet a little bit. I can now feel that working well with the spine. Good. Swan wings, down we go. And then now what we do is, we think gracefulness, we think power, we think looking fantastic, feeling fantastic, looking impressive. We think showing off a little bit. Look at us, look how good we are, look how fit we are. Down we go and back. This is a monster workout. Well done, guys. Nice. Really intense Beamlates. One more of those. One more swan wings. Down we go. And we're back. Turn the hands up, breathe in. Exhale down to the heart. Pause, hold. Squish those hands out. Rotate round. Turn them up, breathe in. Exhale down to the heart. Squish them out. It's back round to me. It's arcing it down, guys. Step away from that beam. Roll the shoulders round, forwards, backwards. Bit of a Tommy Cooper shoulders thing going on. Feet either side of the beam. Let's get a nice straightforward breath in. Hands up and out. Turn the palms up, breathe in. Exhale down to, it wasn't yesterday's nil quip, but good. I enjoyed that one. It was really good. Arc those hands nicely down, guys. Gently shaking everything out. Just refocusing. We can slow down. Any Pilates, if you're getting a class and the instructor ever says, go get 30 exercises done, walk away. It's not all about that. It's slow time, it's intensity, and it's getting the maximum benefit. We're certainly doing that. Okay, what we do is now, guys, is place the right foot on the beam, and I'm to there. Remember last week's little toe tapping thing? So this week now, before we go back to the other, we're combining now, doing a combo. That instep on the left leg is going to come straight up to the instep on the knee. Ready? 1, back, 2, and 3, 3 left, 1, back, 2, and 3, onto the toe, hands up and out, same again, ready, 1, back, 2, and 3, and 4, back, 5, and 6, there. Turn the hands up, tall tower, relaxed elbows, only 3. Go. 1, 2, 3, back. Bring those hands down, step away from the beam, shake everything out. Well done. So we're getting muscle memory in there. Now get the tall tower. There was a lot less, in fact, there was hardly any of that going on. You were still straight using the length of the leg, guys. Well done. Swapping it over, left leg to the beam. Hands to the hips, toe to the side. Think 30%. Think looking fantastic. Here we go. Same this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. Hands up and out. There. 6. 1, 2. Good straight lines. Well done. 3, 4. Wall of focus and concentration coming through that screen. Last one. 6. And there. Good stuff, guys. Turn the hands up. Relax, tall tower. 3, 1, 2, 3. There. Arc it down. Step away. Shake everything out. Bring the feet straight on the railway. All right. Roll the feet now. Just roll forward, backwards and forwards. Hips, a little bit of movement there. Relaxing the plantar fascia down, sole the foot. 2, 1. Relax it down. Let's set ourselves up the other side then. Here we go. So left foot on the beam. The right foot is alongside. There. So the feet are alongside. One's lower on the beam. If you're on the tape, the gap is that much. Here we go. Dip and back. Dip and back. Only 3. Then hands up and out and push the foam down. There. There. This one is, it feels the best, this one, doesn't it? Because the feet are next to each other. And if ever we come to this position to pick something up, we like the feet being parallel and adjacent to each other. We don't do that in Beamlates, do we? That different offset position means we are covered for all angles. It's swan wings next and only 3. There's 1. Back. 2. Nice curves. Get those wings going, guys. Looking fantastic. 3. Pause and hold. Rotate round. For 2. Turn the hands up and breathe. Exhale to the heart. Squish the hands out. Back round to me. Arc it down. Step away from the beam so it equaled off. Hold the thumb and rotate it round. De-stress in the mid part of the spine. Because on a rotation with an offset, you guys on the beam, you feel the difference in that stretch, don't you? We're going straight to the other side. So my right foot's on the beam. The feet are parallel here. I've already thought this exercise through. I'm already thinking posture, engaging 30%. Here we go. So dip and back. And I'm trying to get the butt a bit further down to the rear each time, but not bending forward from the hips. And you guys on the beam, it's going to help prevent that. There. Good. You know the effect when we swing our arms to the rear, we've got a hand or a foot on the beam, and you can't do it. Get the same sort of thing. There we go. Hands coming up and out, and it's just pushing those foam pillars down. Good. Down we go. And back. And down. I've never done a class before and seen a dog's tail in the top right corner. Looking good. There. It's swan wings. Arc it down. There, that there. Arc, think swans. Picture a swan flying through the sky. There's only a couple of them, isn't there? Flying together. Down we go. Swan wings coming down. And the better you get those arcs coming down, it's not BS. We feel fantastic because you look fantastic. It's powerful. You're in control. Last one coming up. There we go. Pause and hold. Turn the hands up. Breathe in. Exhale down to the heart. Squish those hands out now. We rotate round. Focus, concentration. Get there. Turn up. Breathe in again. Exhale to the heart. Squish. It's back round to me. And we arc it nicely down. Step away and shake it out. Not a lot of walking on the beam, but using the beam or using the tape and using that narrow gauge with the feet standing up for setting that balance. Getting that big full body workout with all of them, guys. Okay, so back to the beam. I've got my right foot on the beam, left foot to the side. Hands are up and out, palms facing down. I'm going to bring that foot up to the inside of the knee. We're going to hold for 3 seconds, all right? So when you touch, you do your own 3 seconds. I do mine because we've got a delay going, haven't we? Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, back down. Arc the hands nicely down, swap it over, other side. Here we go. There. I've already thought the exercise through. I've already focused. That's getting my eye in, hands up and out. There, graceful moves every time. 30%. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3. And I place it back down and I arc those hands down. Give it a shake out, step away, guys. Clap from me, well done. Let's shake out. Let's put this one to bed then. So right foot back to the beam. Bringing the foot on the floor now, outside of the beam, the heel is level with the toe. The foot on this one, we know wants to get off the beam. Keep the feet nice and flat. We're ready? Down we go and back. And this one feels more awkward, especially you guys on the beam, because your high foot is actually behind you. It's not a natural way to bend down and pick something up, but we get there, we make it more natural, we make it functional, we get the nervous system working super hard. One more of those and hands are going to come up. Here we go, hands up and out. Nice movements, looking good. Fantastic, well done. Pushing the foam down. We can feel now the intensity of this workout because it builds as we start. You do your first couple and you think, oh, this is a nice one to start with. And the last couple, you know the hard work. It's swan wings and down we go, there. And we're thinking curves. Down we go, guys. My middle fingers now are just going to kiss the beam that time. Good, 3 left, here we go, countdown, 3, looking good, and 2, last one this side, awesome, touch, and back, pause and hold there, turn the hands up, breathe, exhale to the heart, that's a squish out, now it's the rotation, hands up again, breathe in, exhale down, squishing them out back around to me, and we're going to arc those nicely down and shake it out, step away from the beam. Good. So I think Wayne would have been doing the beam fit years ago. And it was all beam fit when I very first started in the gym I went into. Guys, all beam fit stuff. Then I decided to break it down because I had a regular class 3-4 times a week. Same guys coming in. And that's when I decided to have a totally separate Beamlates class. And first I thought, you know what? The average age of these guys and the student types, they're going to, well, I actually started getting more and more people in, right? It went up, they would have been slowed down. They found a different class totally. We know that, we can feel it, can't we? Let's put it to bed. Left foot onto the beam. Here we go. Foot to the front. There. Guys, if this wasn't good, Joseph Pilates stuff that he put down, billions of people around the world since then would not be doing it. Okay, no matter whatever they do, here we go. Heels nice and flat. We dip down and back. Look, we've got that straight line going on. Center of the core working hard. We've got elasticity of the big muscles going on. We've got engagement. Because you've got your muscle memory in, your core's engaging now all the time. You're not even thinking about it. 30% are happening. The glutes are happening. The accessory muscles, the breathing muscles in the chest are happening. Your posture, ears, shoulders, hips, alignment, and your mental focus, the part where you really got to concentrate on, in my case, is the one single brain cell working hard. Yours is the full grey matter. Here we go, hands coming up and out to there. And now we're there. So we spoke about doing a nil quip yesterday, finishing it and thinking, yeah, I enjoyed that. That was really good. Good workout without walking out there thinking I'm going to die. What the hell was that all about? This session, we're working harder. You can feel it. But now you're going to feel, this time last year, you would not have been able to do this. Swan wings, down we go. There, and back. So now it's all about focus, concentration, being very, very, very proud of yourselves. Down we go there. Individually and as a group, down we go. There. Looking good, guys. There. And the difference is you're seeing between yourself and other people you know, not even of the same age, younger. Look at you and look at them, how fit you are. 2 left, 1 down and back. Last one, down we go and back and hold. Rotate round, turn the hands up, breathe. Exhale down, squish, back round to me. We turn the hands up, we breathe in. We exhale down the heart. Arc the hands down, guys. Step away from that beam. Give everything a nice gentle shake out and away from your tape. Feeling good, isn't it? All right. Bring the insteps. Either side your beam. Let's take that off. The best way to know this out, the old knee trembler. Get those knees wiggling in and out, guys. Let the hamstrings, you feel the hamstrings relax. And they relax earlier these days, don't they? Once you get those going, great stuff. 3, 2, and a 1. Oh, let's do some 3-step walking, shall we? Okay, back to the beam. Right foot front, left foot behind. Getting set up. Going to bring the back leg out. No walking. We're going to bring those knees up, guys. Right? Hands normal. Off we go. 1. Back. 2. back, 3. It probably won't surprise you. Pause, hold there. Hands up and out. You've just done the longest leg workout we've ever done on the beam. Dip it down. Almost 22 minutes. That was my left knee. Standing back up again. Good. Arc the hands down to the rear. High knees. Spatial awareness. Go 1 and 2 and 3. And there, pause, hold. Take the hands back up again. Watch the feet for the hangovers. Dipping it down. Back foot can come up on the knees. That's my other knee just cracked out there. Bring it nice and straight. Turn the hands up, breathe in. Exhale down to the heart. You're making that look too good. Arc it down, guys. We're going to swap those feet over, switch back. Good. I look down. I can see I've been frothing at the mouth for ages. All right. Don't look down. Not a pretty sight. Here we go. Same this side. No difference. High knees. And 1. Good. 2. Yes. 3. Pause, hold. Hands up and out. And push the foam down. Looking good. But you're getting good depth there, guys. Everybody, well done. Arcing the hands down. Lots of movement on the beam with the arm. Stepping back. Here we go. High knee. Watch for the hangovers there. Foot control all the way. Same speed. It's not easy doing it backwards. Well done, guys. Take the hands up and out. And again, we're going to dip it down. And bring it back. Turn those hands up. Breathe in. Exhale to the heart. Squish those hands out. Rotate round for 2. Turn the hands up again. Breathe in. Fantastic. Exhale it down. Squish them out. Back round to me. We're going to arc those hands down and step away from the beam. I think that's enough standing for today. We're going to come down to 1 knee. Let me adjust my camera. I'm going to have my right knee onto the beam. If you're on your tape, guys, get a knee onto a cushion if it's more comfortable for you. I'll turn it this slightly sideways there. Hands on the beam. This is why beamers love it, because you don't get that achy wrist thing you get in a lot of Pilates and yoga classes when you're in the tabletop position. Sticking the butt out, saucer full of cold water and small the back. And the left knee is off the floor, the knees are next to each other. Just hold that position there. Nice neutral spine. Look at the TV if you have to, or your computer or laptop, whatever you've got. But try to just look at the floor. You know what the moves are. Imaginary string side of the knee. Listen to the timing. Raise up. 1. Back down. 2. When I say the numbers, I'm at the top. Raise up. 1. Back down. 2. Now go maximum, as high as you can. You'll get a really good height because of what we've just done with our leg work. 2. 1. I'm raising. Super high. Back down to 2. Back up to 1. Back down to 2. Last one this side. Bear with me. Raise up. No holding. Top. Back down. Come back on your haunches, guys. I had a sudden flash in my brain there. Some of you got dogs. If your dog likes copying, you get it out of the room on this one. You don't want it to copy you, okay? Think about it. Here we go. Hands back to the beam. Left leg to the front. And if your dog does copy, you don't send a cleaning bill to me, okay, guys? Okay, here we go. Right, focus, refocus. Get that thought out of the brain. Done. Imaginary string, knee. Raise. 1. And back down. 2. And raise. So we're getting that extra height because of all the leg work we did with our spine and our pelvic floor area. That's 2. I've raised up. I'm trying to get higher each time. That's 1 level. Back up again. 2. Getting it really high. I wish we had mirrors for this one, but we don't. Raising upwards. I'm just going as high as I can. Get rotation of pelvic floor area. That's okay. That's good. 2 left and raising up. 2. Back down. 1. Last one, raising up. There's 1. Back down. There's 2. Come back on the haunches, guys. Relieve that tension. Give it a nice little shake out. Good stuff. Okay. We're now going to lay down on the beam. So you guys with the beam are lucky. So it's a good one because, especially for females, have the beam there. Okay. Just below your boobs, if you like. It's a far more comfortable position when you lay in your front, you do Pilates or yoga, okay? So use the advantage of the beam on that one, guys. Everybody does the same thing anyway, that's why you have it. The beam is just level with the chest. So I'm going to bring it in there. And I've got my hands W position. My feet and knees are either side of the bevel, not on top of the bevel. We're just raising up half swan the upper body. So raise up, hold, lower down. So the head can bend down, let the nose touch the mat or the floor, and raise up. And lower down. Now you're going to feel your body twitching left and right. That's because you're on the beam. Intensify the exercise. Raise up and lower down. One left. Raise up and lower down. Keep the hands there. Keep the nose close to the carpet or floor and place the legs on top of the beam. Yeah, they will fit in steps together all the way down the legs, guys. Watch your balance. Same thing again. Here we go. Raise up and lower. Last one, raise up and lower. Pause. Legs either side of the beam. Come up to a tabletop position. Straddling the beam with the knees either side, hands either side of the knees, guys. It's a cat stretch. Push that back upwards. It wants that one after what you've just done with the spinal column there on the beam. Exhale down. Okay, lie down onto the beam. I'm not going to unmute you. If you want to, now's the time to put on your music, your own or the one that I sent you. It's trying to down to yourself, guys. Good. Before we do that, really enjoyed this one. Fantastic, hard work, well done. Monster Machines, Double Boys family. I'm going to lie back. I will text you when the time is up. Okay, lying back down, guys. The track I sent you is 5 minutes. Okay, alignment down the spine, scapula's down the side of the spine. Let these calves go to the side of the bevel, palms downwards. Curl the toes up or down. Tighten the calves. Tighten the hamstrings, tighten the quads, the abs, the chest, the arms, biceps, shoulders. Squeeze those hands like they're in boxing gloves. Nice tight fists. Bouncing off the fists. Screw the face up. All tight. Breathe in. Exhale. Relax. Totally relax now. Melt. Go to your favorite place. And hold that there. Lateral thoracic breathing. If the elbows want to bend slightly and the wrists do, let that happen. I will text you when this track finishes. Keep that there, guys. Fantastic session, well done. Now just melt through the floor.